Shukran Ali Manzu. And here we are, still on Kivumbi 2017. The hashtag we're using on Twitter is Gubernatorial Debate. Please do get in touch with us there. Our vote continues on social media as well. That debate is just a few minutes away, about 9 minutes away. If you take a look at the countdown at the bottom end of your screen, welcome to our pre-debate analysis here on Kivumbi 2017 for the first ever Nairobi Gubernatorial Debate that is just about to begin. Joe Agay will be moderating the four top runners live from the Daystar University, that's the Valley Road campus. And I'm here with our analysts, and we'll be speaking a little bit about that. We'll also be back at 10 o'clock to take a look at what they've said, their body language, how they said it, the policies that they put out, and of course the politics of Nairobi as well. I'd like to welcome a face that is new here, but definitely one that is very welcome. That's Caesar Mwangi. Dr. Caesar Mwangi is the Managing Director of the Center for Personal Leadership, also from Kenya Daima. And Dr. Alex Awiti, I'm in good company tonight, who's the director at the East African Institute at the Aga Khan University. Yeah. All right, so gentlemen, what are your expectations of this debate today? I'll start with you, Caesar. What do you expect to hear from the top four candidates for Nairobi?
Yeah, well, Yvonne, thank you very much. And I'm very happy to be here on this historical debate. One of the things that we've got to bear in mind is Nairobi is the capital of Kenya, one of the greatest countries in this continent. And based on that, we expect the people who are going to lead it to be very serious about making this the capital city of a great country. And in regards to that, I think one of the main things we people living here in Nairobi, or the people living here in Nairobi, would like to hear is how accountable will the governor of this county be? How accountable in terms of the resources allocated and the services that will be delivered to the people of this county?
Are the residents of Nairobi fairly able to hold the governor to account? Have you seen that over the last 4.5 years?
Well, generally, I do not think that the residents of Nairobi have been able to hold the governor to account. And that needs to change. And we're saying now we have an election coming up, and this is an opportunity for the residents of Nairobi to demand what is theirs. It is not a favor. They should be getting the services that are due to them, and this is an opportunity for them to vote and to say, we are happy with what was going on, or we are dissatisfied, therefore we want a change. Yeah. So there's an opportunity right now to make a change, and this is an opportunity to hold that person accountable, or if he wants to be re-elected, the current governor, if he wants to be re-elected, he has to have the trust of the people that indeed, if there were any failures in the past, he's going to make them correct. Yeah. He's going to correct them.
Absolutely. Yeah. Caesar says, you know, Nairobi is important. It is the seat of power, you know, in the country. What top three issues, Alex, do you think the candidates need to address? And without sort of preempting what their remarks would be, but what is that, you know, what do you hope to hear them say about these top three issues?
Well, first off, to your first question, what are my expectations? My expectations are very low.
Aww.
Because I think Kidero has set a really low bar in terms of leadership and capability. But having said that, I think the top three issues, one is housing. Where do Nairobians live? I think this proliferation of slum existence and just the way 60% of the population lives is unconscionable, and it has to change. There has to be a coherent plan to provide accessible housing to the residents of Nairobi who pay taxes and now have government that is close to them.
Yeah.
The other issue is waste management. This country, this county stinks. This is just irredeemably filthy habitation. And it has happened under the watch of Kidero for the last 4 years. So I'm sure he has a lot of things to say about why he hasn't done that. And the other one is security, which is a critical issue as well.
So water, garbage, and security.
Not necessarily, it does not belong to his docket, but I think there needs to be some reasonable expectation from us of cooperation between Kidero and the police.
Okay, so that's a good point to leave it. We want to take a short commercial break. We'll be right back to talk more about expectations, and you can send them in to us as well. What are some of those issues that you think should be the top priority? As you can see on your screen right now, all our invited guests are seated, ready and waiting, live from the Daystar University, the first ever Nairobi gubernatorial debate being hosted by Joe Agay. We'll be right back with some more talk about our expectations of this debate. We'll be right back.